If the world is a book, Georgia is the secret chapter that few people have ever opened, but once you have, you will be fascinated. Quietly located between two continents, this small country contains wonders beyond all imagination, from snow-capped mountains all year round, thousand-year-old monasteries, to ancient towns where every stone bears the mark of history. Georgia is not only a breathtaking natural beauty, but also an indomitable soul, a warm hospitality that you will feel at first sight. Join me in exploring this magical land, where every step is a discovery, every look is a fascination. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and comment your feelings below. Located in the middle of the majestic Caucasus region, Georgia is a small country but possesses an extremely strategic geographical location. With an area of about 69,700 square kilometers, Georgia borders the Black Sea to the west, Armenia and Azerbaijan to the southeast, Russia to the north, and Turkey to the southwest. Its location between Europe and Asia has made Georgia a crossroads between Eastern and Western cultures, creating a rare, rich, and diverse cultural identity. Not only attractive because of its geographical location, Georgia also fascinates visitors with its deep history and ancient civilization. Since the 8th century BC, this land has had the presence of an independent country with its own language, writing, and traditions. Georgians are always proud of their national identity and resilient history, which is clearly demonstrated through ancient relics, thousand-year-old churches, and legendary legends passed down through many generations. And when we look away from the glorious history to the present, we will see that Georgia is not only beautiful in the past, but also fascinated by the natural beauty that exists every day. Although the area is not large, this country possesses a rich natural treasure, from the snow-capped peaks of the Caucasus, the fertile plains, to the poetic beaches along the Black Sea. Cities like Tbilisi or Kutaisi are both ancient and vibrant, giving visitors a complete experience between tradition and modernity. Georgia is truly an ideal destination for those who love the combination of nature, culture, and history. If you are a nature and outdoor enthusiast, Georgia will surely captivate you at first sight. This small land possesses a rich and diverse natural landscape, from majestic mountain ranges to peaceful coastlines and mysterious primeval forests. Georgia is home to the Caucasus Mountains, one of the most magnificent mountain ranges in Europe, stretching from north to south like a majestic natural wall. The snow-capped peaks all year round not only create a beautiful landscape, but are also a mecca for those who love mountain climbing and trekking. Among them, Mount Kazbegi, with an altitude of nearly 5,000 meters, stands out as a symbol of majesty, while the town of Stepantsminda, at the foot of the mountain, is an ideal stop to explore the wild and peaceful beauty of the Caucasus Highlands. Not only mountains, Georgia also boasts a beautiful coastline along the Black Sea. The coastal pearl of Batumi is a must-see destination. Here, visitors can enjoy long white sandy beaches, clear blue water, and a mild climate all year round. Batumi is also famous for its luxurious resorts, green parks, and tropical gardens, creating an ideal relaxing space for all ages. In addition, Georgia is also an ecological paradise with many unique national parks and nature reserves. Borjomi Kargali National Park is famous for its primeval pine forests and hot mineral springs, while Tusheti Nature Reserve offers a peaceful world in the mountains and forests, an ideal place for those who love wild and quiet nature. After immersing yourself in the beautiful natural scenery, your journey to explore Georgia will be more complete when you learn about its unique cultural values and heritage, where the past, present, and future converge in every architectural feature and long-standing tradition. When arriving in Georgia, visitors are not only overwhelmed by the natural beauty, but also attracted by the rich culture. Georgians are famous for their warm hospitality, where guests are considered gifts from God. Warm parties with traditional wine, rich khachapuri cakes, and intimate stories are an indispensable part of daily life. This hospitality is not only present in big cities, but also clearly present in the countryside, where visitors are welcomed like relatives returning from a long trip. Although influenced by civilizations such as Greece, Rome, and Byzantine, Georgia still retains its own cultural identity with unique language, costumes, and traditional customs. This is clearly shown through historical works such as Svetitskavli Cathedral in Skida, once an ancient religious center, or Galati Cathedral with its exquisite Byzantine architecture, both of which are recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites. Georgian culture is also alive through traditional festivals that take place throughout the year. Events such as Tbilisi Open Air, the country's largest music festival, or the Kakheti Wine Festival are occasions for locals and visitors to immerse themselves in music, folk dances, and unique indigenous cultures. Each festival is a vivid picture of life, history, and national pride. And to make the cultural journey more complete, we cannot ignore an important factor: Georgian cuisine, a place where the typical flavors from the mountains to the sea converge, carrying the spirit of an ancient culture in each traditional dish. Cuisine is more than just food, it is the soul and voice of a culture. And in Georgia, every flavor, every dish reflects the depth of history, as well as the unique identity of this country located between the two continents of Asia and Europe. From family meals to traditional parties, Georgian cuisine is always present as an indispensable part of the life and spirit of the nation. One of the most typical and famous dishes is khachapuri, a cheese toast shaped like a boat with a golden, crispy crust, a filling of melted cheese, and a chicken egg placed in the middle of the bread, creating a perfect combination of fatty, salty, and aromatic flavors. This is the dish that anyone coming to Georgia wants to try first. Next is khinkali, a traditional meat dumpling shaped like a small bag, filled with rich broth. When eating, people often use their hands to gently bite a corner of the cake to absorb the broth before enjoying the delicious meat filling, soaked in local spices. In addition, Georgian cuisine is also famous for grilled dishes made from lamb, beef, and chicken, marinated with natural herbs, vegetables, and traditional spices. These dishes are not only rich in flavor but also show the closeness between people and nature, from the selection of ingredients to the preparation. It is impossible not to mention the tradition of wine, the great pride of the Georgian people. With more than 8,000 years of history, this country is considered the cradle of the world's winemaking industry. Regions such as Kakheti and Kartli are famous for the way of aging wine in clay jars, kvevri, a traditional method that is still preserved to this day. Here, wine is not only a drink, but also a cultural bridge, a symbol of hospitality. After exploring the unique culinary flavors, the journey will become even more vivid when we learn about the Georgian people with warm hospitality and unique traditional customs. If culture is the soul of a nation, then people are the heart that nurtures and preserves that soul. In Georgia, the warmth, sincerity, and hospitality of the people are what make visitors from all over feel at home, even if they are just setting foot here for the first time. Georgians are famous for their warm hospitality, a beauty that has been ingrained in the national culture for generations. Whether you are a tourist passing by or a friend from far away, they always welcome you with open arms, with friendly smiles and rare sincerity. A meal at a Georgian home is often not just a meal, but an opportunity to socialize, share, and build strong relationships. During traditional parties, you will enjoy khachapuri, khinkali, rustic dishes, and rich wines, while listening to stories of family, history, and culture told with pride. Festivals are also an important part of the spiritual life of the people here. Georgia holds many festivals with strong cultural identity, such as the Wine Festival in the Kakheti region, sacred religious holidays, or unique folk festivals in the countryside. Each event is an opportunity for the community to gather, sing, dance, and honor traditional values in the midst of modern life. From sincere people to profound spiritual values, Georgia is not only a destination to explore but also a place to feel and connect. And in that rich cultural picture, it is impossible not to mention the special role of Georgian women, those who preserve traditions and create quiet soft power that contributes to shaping national identity. If history is a book that opens the depth of a nation, then women are the pages that silently but persistently preserve that identity through each generation. In Georgia, women are not only mothers in the family, but also keepers of the national cultural tradition. Especially in rural areas, Georgian women play the role of living librarians of cultural heritage, from folk songs, traditional cooking methods, to rituals passed down through generations. They are the bridge between the past and the present, the ones who transmit national values through the rhythm of daily life, through stories told by the fire, dishes rich in the flavor of their homeland, or through festivals imbued with indigenous beliefs. Meanwhile, in cities like Tbilisi or Batumi, Georgian women are demonstrating soft power in a more modern way. They are entrepreneurs, social activists, educators, artists, and politicians. Their innovative thinking, progressive spirit, and ability to balance tradition and modernity have helped them become an important force in the comprehensive development of society. The image of women is also strongly depicted in art, culture, and folklore, typically the symbol of Kartlis Dida, the statue of the Georgian mother, with one hand holding a sword, the other holding a cup of wine, fully expressing the tolerance and strength of women in protecting and welcoming. It is this spirit, soft but resilient, that makes up part of the soul of Georgia. And to fully feel the beauty of this land, there is nothing better than stepping out and directly experiencing the unique destinations and unmissable exploration activities throughout Georgia. Georgia is not only a land of history and culture, but also a paradise for those who love adventure and discovery. With diverse natural landscapes and unique destinations, traveling in Georgia offers both adventurous and relaxing experiences, suitable for all types of visitors. If you are a lover of outdoor activities, trekking and mountain climbing in the Caucasus Mountains will definitely leave an unforgettable impression. Areas such as Kazbegi and Svaneti are famous for their beautiful trails, leading through ancient villages, lush green valleys, and majestic snow-capped peaks. This is not only a journey to conquer nature, but also an opportunity to feel the breath of a pristine culture still present in the mountains and forests. Georgia is also home to many valuable historical relics. Places such as the ancient stone city of Tbilisi or the Georgidi Trinity Church are not only attractive for their unique architecture, but also carry a strong religious and historical imprint. Every stone and wall here tells a story of the past. And when you want to rest after your explorations, Batumi, a vibrant seaside city on the Black Sea, is the ideal choice. Here, visitors can sunbathe, stroll along Batumi Boulevard, or enjoy fresh seafood in the cool sea air. From natural experiences to cultural and resort spaces, tourism is playing an important role in Georgia's economic development, opening up a promising picture for the country's future. Georgia, a small but promising country, is showing strong growth in the global economy. With rapid development in many fields, Georgia is gradually asserting itself as a bright spot in the Caucasus region. Georgia's economy is developing diversely, with industries such as tourism, agriculture, and wine production playing an important role. Tourism, in particular, has become a spearhead of the economy, attracting millions of tourists every year. The wild nature, rich historical relics, and unique culture have made Georgia an attractive destination for those who want to explore the harmony between the ancient and the modern. Agriculture also contributes greatly to Georgia's economy, with the main products being fruits, vegetables, and especially grapes, one of the important ingredients in the traditional wine industry. grape-growing regions such as Kakheti produce famous and loved wines all over the world. However, despite its many achievements, Georgia still faces challenges in maintaining and sustaining its economy. Along with growth, issues such as environmental protection and policy reforms need to be addressed to maintain the momentum. And for the economy to continue to grow sustainably, Georgia understands that investing in education and innovation is the key to unlocking the future where knowledge and creativity will become the main drivers of the country's progress. In the 21st century, knowledge and innovation are the keys to sustainable development, and Georgia is gradually proving its position in this global race. Education in Georgia has made significant strides in recent years. The national education system has been strongly reformed, focusing on teaching quality and international integration. Tbilisi State University, the oldest university in the Caucasus region, is a symbol of knowledge development and an attractive destination for international students thanks to its English-taught programs, excellent teaching staff, and modern learning environment. The Georgian government has also had many policies to encourage foreign students to study and research in the country, contributing to increasing cultural and academic exchanges. Along with education, the technology and innovation sector is also developing strongly. The innovation ecosystem here is attracting not only domestic, but also international investors, creating leverage for the digital economy. In particular, the role of Georgia's young generation is increasingly evident. With an open mind, a spirit of learning, and strong global connectivity, they are the pioneering force in creating a modern, dynamic, and hopeful society. And to better understand how knowledge, innovation, and youthful aspirations are being realized every day in this country, let's explore more deeply the wave of startups, technology, and the creative imprint of Georgia's young generation. In the digital age, countries that harness youth and innovation will be the brightest stars on the global development map, and Georgia is making strides in that direction. The capital Tbilisi has emerged as the vibrant startup hub of the Caucasus region. Tech startups are growing, focusing on digital finance, online education, blockchain, and green technology. Co-working spaces, incubators, and startup events are constantly being organized, creating ideal conditions for new ideas to flourish. Georgia's young generation plays a leading role in this wave. They have a modern mindset, good integration ability, and at the same time, are still attached to their cultural heritage. Many young people are combining traditional arts with technology, building creative projects for sustainable development. The Georgian government also plays an important role in promoting innovation. Through tax incentives, investment support, and the development of the startup ecosystem, the state is creating a solid foundation for the future. However, Georgia still faces many challenges in this development journey. And to better understand the opportunities and obstacles ahead, let's take a look at the picture of the country's future challenges and prospects. Looking ahead, the challenges of preserving nature and culture will require close cooperation between the government, the community, and tourists. With the right strategy, Georgia can completely build a sustainable tourism industry while preserving its precious values. If you are looking for a destination that is both breathtakingly beautiful and rich in culture and history, Georgia is definitely the ideal choice. This small country located between the two continents of Asia and Europe has many wonders, from the majestic Caucasus Mountains covered in snow all year round, the sunny and windy Batumi Beach with fresh air, to ancient cities with unique architecture and countless colorful folk festivals. Georgia is not only a place to admire the scenery, but also a place to immerse yourself in the rhythm of life, feel the warmth of the people, and listen to the historical stories echoing in every corner. If you love this journey of discovery, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next travel videos. Leave a comment below if you have questions or want to share your feelings.